Again, a dipping ball for Dement. They try something, little chip kick over the top here. It sits up for Waka. New Zealand playing from their own goal line. Here's Sorensen McGee going herself, the 18-year-old. New Zealand busting out from the heart of their defence, deep onto attack. They've surged upfield, chancing their arm. Tukuafu. And now they go into the forward work. Olsen Baker. Canada have got back really well in numbers and they've reset their line. Veliko squeezes it out slowly for Pody Lane. Now Demand again stabs it around, trying to turn this Canadian defence around. Shell had no opportunity but to dink it out over the side. New Zealand finally breaking out. Leila Sa'i on in jersey 20, replacing Kennedy Tukuafu, the co-captain.
Well, there's a good kick through there from Ruahei Demand. The bravery to play to the outside. Like I said, you can't write off this New Zealand team.
Only the second line-out throw New Zealand has had all match. It goes directly to the new player onto the field, Sa'i. Good contest, though, from Canada, and they put some pressure on here. The Black Ferns will have to clear. It's into the hands of the hard-working Chris Veliko. Now Pody Lane as New Zealand's forward. Sweep round the corner. Liana Mikaeli-Tu'u drags one back for the Black Ferns. Desperation times, just when they need it. Mikaeli-Tu'u scores.
Well, when the Black Ferns get the opportunities, they are taking them. Just such speed off the back. Done so well to keep hold of the ball in the breakdown. Dagudi was in there trying to be disruptive. And Mikaeli-Tu'u gets them over. Still a big uphill battle to go.
The goal-kicking duties fall to 18-year-old Braxton Sorensen McGee. Who makes no mistake with the conversion. New Zealand grab one. It's still Canada, though, 31 points to 14.
It's a lifeline for the Black Ferns, and didn't they need that? They had to score next. Couldn't get the line-out drive going because of the contest from Dagudi in the air. But they showed their patience, went through the motions, giving themselves a faint chance here.
Canada restart through Tessier. See what the response is from both teams to that one. Olsen Baker winding up again. Demand, they're chancing their arm a little more. There's the chicken. Oh, for Brunt, the contact from Peltier, who somehow popped back up. How tough is Justine Peltier? Again, Demand looking to kick New Zealand into territory. Starting to come into the game a little more, Demand, but oh. How tough is it?
On the ball. Let's have another look at this. Peltier. Brave player, isn't she? Just gets her body in front. You just feel urgency has just stepped up another level from New Zealand.
No foul play.
Demand taking control, putting the little kicks in behind, trying to turn that pressure.
9.
A lot of movement in this line-out. Roos just about getting in front, but Dagudi so strong in the air. Leading line-out taker this tournament. The leading many things this tournament. Here goes Peltier again, sniping down the blind side. Finds Hogan Rochester, who gets all of Reese Pody Lane. Not the first time those two have come together.
It's a great shot. Right in the ribs. Wraps her up, knows exactly where the try line is. But these are the moments for New Zealand, having these opportunities in the game. We're shifting that momentum.
Open. More. Thank you.
This could be a wild final quarter. Black Ferns have to throw absolutely everything at Canada here.
Ponsonby finds the mark. They go quick off the top. Dement pulling the strings. Olsen Baker roaming in midfield. She has been so dangerous every time the ball has found her. Pody Lane looking for the angled run. It's Letzi Eyinger, a powerhouse winger. Roos takes the ball into the contact. Now Amy Rule, fresh legs off the bench for New Zealand. Ball will come slowly this time for Alana Bremner. And now Pody Lane again. Where's Dement? Looking to get it in behind here. Kickish charge. It's fallen for Sorensen McGee. Up to the 22. Pody Lane as Kaipo Olsen Baker comes sweeping around the corner. Ball spills out awkwardly for New Zealand. Still there though for Roos. Canada asking, New Zealand rather, asking questions of this Canadian defence for a concerted period. Picking out the runners, it's Olsen Baker once more. Canada can't get hands on it. Now for Layla Sayes, so dynamic, the number 20. She's a bit upright, eventually gets to ground. Olsen Baker, third or fourth carry in the movement, phases up to 12. And they've got a penalty. First penalty advantage in the match. Michaeli Tsu'u up to the 5 metre. Bremner. New Zealand now, their turn to be, I was about to say efficient and relentless, but they were playing under penalty advantage. First penalty Canada has conceded.
Yeah, Sophie de Goody. Off her feet, slowing the ball down, which just lost that momentum for New Zealand, set to start again.
What would you like to do?
The first penalty on the match. That is some discipline. 60 minutes into a test match semi-final, and you've only given away one penalty. It's remarkable. We saw Kevin Murray react to that second try from New Zealand because he knows what mental shift that can give this Black Ferns team.
Yeah, she's on her way.
Canada going to roll on some fresh legs here. Livia Rapps on in jersey 20 for the simply superb Justine Peltier. Brittany Castle on in 17 as well. And Leticia Royer comes on in jersey 20. Justine Peltier, what a match she has had, the halfback.
Okay, new faces. Let's go. We've had some good scrum success. Keep it that way. Okay.
McKinley Hunt and Karen Picane heading to the side, as well as Peltier for Canada, as New Zealand will set the scrum 6 metres out from the Canadian line into the final quarter of a semi-final that has been dominated by the Canadians.
Crouch. Bind. Last feet if you're going to go.
Pody Lane goes herself, little sniping run. Reese Pody Lane almost there, and then losing control. It was Olivia Rapps who made the desperation tackle, and then it's hacked away to the safety of the sideline. Defensive effort snuffed out the chance.
5 and 9.
Not sure there is a better player to come off the bench, lift the tempo, bring some impact than Olivia Rapps. What a critical tackle.
Reese Pody Lane's last act in the game. She's been replaced by 21 Maya Joseph, and on in 19 Chelsea Bremner has replaced her younger sister Alana Bremner. Nicked away to Goody, got up and stole it. New Zealand's chances to apply some pressure have quickly slipped away.
Timing. Hold right.
Tessier just sits back in the pocket. This one's come in field for Woodman-Whitcliffe. Releases Sorensen McGee straight away. New Zealand have to throw caution to the wind. Braxton Sorensen McGee. Here's Maya Joseph in the first touch for the young halfback. Sayi Shrugs off one. Nice quick ball this time for Veliko coming around the corner. Joseph surveys the options. Canada shooting out. Bookaboo it was. Did a good job to cut it off. That outside ball, but Sayi goes herself. Hands are good from Olsen-Baker. Brunt whips it away for Waka. Was at a big hand and trying to get New Zealand back into it. Steps out of 1 and 2. And then is just wrestled and dragged a couple of metres extra. Mikaeli Tu'u drops the shoulder into Bookaboo. Joseph finds Ponsonby, Georgia Ponsonby. Up to the 22 come New Zealand. Joseph again. Sorensen McGee trying to ghost her way through the Canadian defence, which stands firm for now. Chelsea Bremner, De Goody locked on this. No way she can get the ball. Olsen-Baker bumps off Forteza again. The contact is so tough and hard. And again, New Zealand have got a penalty to play with here. Brunt goes for Letzi Ienga round the outside. Letzi Ienga trying to weave her way through. Canada's turn to scramble. Veliko. They've got back in defence now and reset. Another advantage though for Olsen-Baker to go forward. New Zealand coming hard at Canada now. Mikaeli Tu'u. Another one. Penalties being conceded. Ponsonby drives the legs. Canada clinging on. And now demand crossfield kick. Open space for Braxton Sorensen McGee. The 18-year-old wonder kid. Brilliant Braxton grabs one back for the Black Ferns.
New Zealand needed that. Braxton Sorensen McGee. Brilliant finish, had a lot of work to do there in the corner. Ruahei Demant with the beautiful kick over to the sideline. Could have stayed it, kept it tight, but we're brave. Play to the outside. Still plenty of work to do here. Hogan Rochler's been excellent defensively in the ball rounds and the quarters, but couldn't deal with Sorensen McGee there.
Massive kick from wide is going to stay out to the left. Try goes unconverted with 15 to go. It's still Canada 31, New Zealand 19.
Well, Braxton Sorensen McGee, leading try scorer at the tournament. This 18-year-old starlet, Mum Nicole in the crowd, single mother of 4. And Braxton has another try at this Rugby World Cup, and looks like another change is happening.
And Atlanta Lolohea on for Georgia Ponsonby for New Zealand. Kate Henwood out there in 17. She's replaced Chris Veliko. Canada. Gabrielle Sempt is out there in 21. We'll get confirmation.
Let's go.
Bit of pressure on Canada now for the first time in this match.
15 minutes to play. They have been ruthless, efficient, relentless, Canada. New Zealand coming home with a wet sail. Have they left it too late? We find out again. The chip kick is well read by Apps this time. And that gives Canada back possession in threatening territory.
Hold on, thank you.
Goes back into the hands of Ruahei Demant, who hoofs it off downfield.
50-22 is on.
50-22 is on. New Zealand have to be mindful here. Tessier so good at that. And Sorensen McGee on the fingertips. And goes out towards the sideline, makes good contact. But it'll be Canada's throw to the line out.
Yeah, big gain there for Canada on that kicking duel. Just pulls Sorensen McGee out of position, puts her under pressure. They find the sideline. reckon Olivia Apps coming on would have watched beforehand, recognising the little gaps in behind, that Rua Heidemann's picking off those little chips over the top and just sweeping up behind.
Just confirmation too, Gabrielle Sempton and 21 for Fabiola Forteza. As they go down the back this time, it's wild. Eventually, De Goody catches up with it. And it's fallen kindly for Canada. They've been so calm. Oh, it's been ripped here. Mikaeli Tu'u, and then lost by Lolo here.
It's a good rip by Black, didn't knock him.
Oh, they're moments, aren't they? You've just got to be so alive to everything.
Coming over what?
Oh, just has a little look up, doesn't she?
And
And you can just feel that there's belief in this Black Ferns side now.
You the defensive hooker, you go clearly to the left, okay? That is actually marking, thank you.
And just look at the shift from possession.
Form up.
New Zealand, 2 tries, 94 possessions, just shows how ruthless they can be when they're in the right area and they've got possession.
Incredible feed, make sure there's a hook. No ball, Gab.
Scrum will set with a Canadian feed just inside New Zealand's territory. 12 minutes to play, 11 points the difference.
Set.
It's stuck and it comes away for Olivia Apps. And now into the hands of Taylor Perry on the wraparound shell. It's a lovely ball wide for Hogan Rochester with her fancy footwork almost through. Ball is loose, but it's tidied up. Knock on called, knock on given. They're giving ball back to New Zealand, giving them chances.
Yeah, again, you just saw Olivia Apps just waving the arms down, calm down, we need to reset, we need to just be patient in this last quarter.
We can form up so long, please. Form up so long.
New Zealand, Laura Bayfield down in the bottom left, and a thumbs up from Georgia Miller, ruled out of the semi-final.
I bet she's not a good watcher. She's been good, hasn't she, this tournament? The Black Ferns could have done with her tonight.
Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set. Hindmost foot. Yes, you are.
Joseph digs it out. New Zealand will chance their arm from deep with Sorensen McGee. So elusive all tournament. Oh, Perry's had a good go at this. Couldn't quite, Taylor Perry.
Number 12, Black, croc roll.
Oh, Sylvia Brunt has been called here by the side, a croc roll at the ruck. And those are the ones when New Zealand have been on attack. Little penalties, and look at the chance it'll give Tess here.
Canada, let's go, please make a decision. You're on the 15.
Penalty to take it to 3 scores again.
Going to go to the side though.
Here is Perry, wasn't it? That was in that breakdown, trying to turn the ball over. Sylvia Brunt. That's what happens often when you're desperate. You're trying to make sure you keep ball.
Into the final 10 minutes where 24,000 have been enthralled. This might be Canada's chance to ice this game and get into the World Cup final. Down the back they go. And they'll be roared on. Tatosi, so good from this area. Emily Tatosi, still the maul. It's funneled back once more. This time for Castle. Now it goes to ground. Canada will have to play. And they've got advantage. Pick and go from the impressive Menon. Back it comes again. Canada back in the position they've been so many times before. De Goody just stopped. Canada looking for the one that could snuff out New Zealand's comeback. Delika Menon stopped. New Zealand having to be desperate on the line. They have to be accurate as well. Laetitia Royer just held up over the line. Still playing advantage though as a referee. They'll have a penalty. They got two, in fact.
There's good desperation from the Black Ferns, but they're going to be coming back for that ill discipline again.
16 Black collapsing the maul, which is across, but on the 5. Then there's an offside here in front of the post.
Surely going to take the shot this time.
Take the shot. Yes.
One was in the line out.
One in the line out, one here for offside.
This one was offside.
Offside.
Wait, offside around the back here.
Repeat that, sorry. Okay. Okay.
A penalty from in front for one of the best in the business, Sophie De Goody, to extend Canada's lead with 7 minutes to play, to perhaps put them out of reach.
You're on top of the shot clock, eh?
And she's going to use all her experience, Sophie De Goody. Easy to forget she's only 26 years of age, but she comes from rugby royalty. She knows this game inside and out. Winds down the shot clock, adds 3 more. Canada 34, New Zealand 19.
And that might be enough for Canada. As Kevin Rouet, the head coach, looks on. And also here, you mentioned rugby royalty. Ricky, Sophie's parents, Hans and Stephanie, are in the building tonight. Both Canadian rugby representative. Her dad, Hans, a Canadian captain. She is rugby through and through. 34-19, almost there, Canada, almost in a World Cup final for the second time ever.
Not yet. Okay, time back on.
Teresa Setefano on in 22 for New Zealand. Gabrielle Semch brings it down. They withstood the New Zealand fight back as they came at them. And now you just feel they've regained some momentum. And here she goes again, Dalika Menon. 68th test and no stopping her. The kicks charge they play on. De Goody. So controlled, so clear in everything they are doing. Tessier for Sorensen McGee. New Zealand have to run. Demand puts it on the toe instead, looking for the spaces. Tessier sweeping across, as she so often does, and now she finds a lot of grass for Woodman-Whitcliffe to go a long way back. Gets the offload away. Letzi Inga has Setefano in support. Another strong carry from Leila Sayi, riding the momentum to ground with Totosi. Kicking behind once more. This time it's taken away by Waka again, who's been brilliant in the air. Gets the offload for Olsen Baker. Now Sorensen McGee. They're still roaring, they're still hoping, the black-clad fans. Canada come piling in, bodies flying. Tackle off the ball. From Bookaboom on Henwood, now Sayi up the middle, Leila Sayi to the 22. Joseph for Demand, and then Woodman-Whitcliffe. They'll go back. There was a penalty for a tackle off the ball.
Players injured in back play.
19 white.
It was on Kate Henwood. Couple of players down. And some discomfort too for a Canadian player as well.
Caroline Crossley, that is.
Time is off. Yeah. Okay.
It looks like her calf. She's been so good this game. Hopefully it might just be cramp. You can see there.
Well, Canada, they have been superb across the board and dictated and controlled by one that they call one of the meatballs in this team, small but mighty. Rachel Burford, you've made the call. Justine Peltier, the MasterCard player of the match.
Yeah, I think she's been superb. Everything that good came from Canada in that first half. Her speed around the breakdown, her decision-making, picking off the runners, getting her team right into this game and keeping that foot on the throat. So Peltier is our MasterCard player of the match.
Caroline Crosley heads to the side. Let's hope that is just a very, very nasty cramp, because they will want her for what now looks, well, what surely is a final next week. A trip to London, a trip to Twickenham beckoning for Canada. New Zealand have tapped. They'll keep plugging away, but the rain is almost over. Waka for Sorensen McGee, Letty close to the sideline, over the sideline, and look at the Canadian swarm again and again and again.
Yeah, I think she was already out there before it hit wide.
Yeah, it was great play to the outside, but as you say, Ricky, just swarming around, knowing that she's powerful from the inside. Is Simon such a good defender on the edge, reads that corner defence.
Yep.
Couple of late changes. Emily Tatosi's actually was going to go and throw the line out, but she's been called to the side. Another massive shift from Emily Tatosi. Gillian Bogle come on to replace her.
Again, so much of this Canadian side is built through their pack. And she's been instrumental.
Come all the way in. Come in, please. Come in, please. Okay, come back on.
14 tackles as well, Emily Tatosi. From 1 to 15 and now through to the last couple.
Advantage, knock on right.
Brilliant. New Zealand have got advantage here, knocked on by Canada. It's the first line out they've lost.
Release.
New Zealand bring it away with Roos. They just have not been able to really find a way into this game throughout. From the opening moments, they had their chances. Now Dement. Olsen Baker. Canada, well, they've had their line bent, their defensive line, but only crossed a couple of times. Maya Kawanako Roos for New Zealand. They keep coming away for Stacey Waka, who won them plenty of possession. Oh, Forteza. She is relentless. No care for her body, Fabiola Forteza. The final throws, phase after phase, too little, too late. As New Zealand's reign as champions comes to an end shortly. And then plucked away by who else but Sophie de Goody. Gets it away, all Corrigan. It would have been a wonder finish, but of course it was de Goody.
I mean, she's had another standout performance. Look at that, just plucks it out the sky with one hand. Here's the call from the outside. Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe gets back just to do enough. And how good is she for Canada? The player that does it all. So good around the park. Such a dominant force in that line out. And also the reading of the game, her ability to pick the right decisions at the right time.
Ruahei Dement said in the week she believed Canada's greatest strength was the hard work and care that they have for each other. It's what gets them up off the ground time and time and time again. And with the clearest of patterns, the clear structures, the ability to play, it has been to the fore and epitomised by de Goody.
Well, World Rugby Player of the Year will be announced, won't it? Sophie de Goody has to be a contender, Rachel Burford. I mean, what she's done at this tournament, and to come back from that knee injury just before the Olympic Games last year, after that team was selected, and to watch her teammates win the silver medal. I mean, a remarkable comeback anyway, just to be here, let alone to play at the kind of level she is.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Your marks over here, please.
Not enough can be said about this man. Since taking over in 2022, he is now on track for his 27th win, and he is going to guide Canada into a Rugby World Cup final for the first time since 2014. Kevin Rouet and all his assistants, there's plenty of them, they've come in and out. Remember, this isn't a full-time program. This is a team that has had to crowd fund to be here at times. But when you play with heart and you play with smarts, this is the result. Penalty will go New Zealand's way this time. They'll keep trying, they'll keep going. Pride in that black jersey. And this woman has led that for sure, Wilson Baker. 18 matches in a row at a Rugby World Cup for New Zealand. Two-time defending champions, and it's about to end in Bristol. Chelsea Bremner comes away for Sayes, had a good impact off the bench. Layla Sayed.
New advantage, tackler, no effort to move.
Conceded a couple of penalties in the second half. Canada, they won't worry too much about them now. Although look again, still the communication in defence.
The other penalty advantage, 9.
They will defend their line to the final seconds. Couple of penalties, clock's gone into the red, game can't finish in a penalty. The swathe of red around the stand, the phones are lighting up, and some of them can scarcely believe it.
Well, they know this game is in the bag and the emotions are coming out, clock in the red, but they're still out there, they're still fighting the defensive effort to get off the line and to continuously try and stop the Black Ferns.
New Zealand tap and go, one more throw. One last go from the team in black, who have been outmatched today. Setefano injected into the game late.
Who's available?
Demand. Waka. It's loose and wild from New Zealand. Siomana into the action. It is relentless still from Canada. New Zealand have lost plenty of metres again in the face of this defence from Canada. Aggressive, robust, hard and strong. Karen Backane's gone back out there in her 50th. Going back to another Rugby World Cup final more than 10 years later. Here goes Waka, Sorensen McGee, who has lit up this tournament.
Discipline.
Trouble on the side for Flo Simons. Let's just hope that was an awkward fall in the contact for the Canadian. New Zealand keep eyes on it. Woodman, Whitcliffe, nothing has come her way. Came out of retirement for this tournament. Perhaps playing one of her final matches in black if we don't see her next week in the bronze medal match. Simon still down in back play. Well, that's high. Play on here for Layla Sayed. They're keeping it alive, New Zealand. Clock deep in the red. Oh, Apps.
You're aware of the time, but your players are doing too many penalties.
Okay, well, just stop and let him knock on.
No. Off your feet.
It's all academic now. The Canadian fans are ready to celebrate, and why wouldn't they be? Tap and go. Here go New Zealand again. Flo Simons is up on her feet. Away goes Lolo here. Stolen away. Canada have got it. Call them underdogs. Call them dark horses. No way. Call them Rugby World Cup finalists. Dominant, brilliant, ruthless, efficient. Canada are going to the decider. They have ended New Zealand's reign, and it is so richly, richly deserved. Canada 34, New Zealand 19.